Learn how to trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Majority of the time, you're on point. We tend to second guess ourselves and pretend like we don't know things that we do know. You know you're being followed. You know who's following you, and you know the reason why they're following you. You probably got people building up cases on you years and years. There are a lot of people behind the scenes doing dirt right now on you. Trust me, we all go through the same thing. Trust your intuition. If things feel off, it's because it is. If you feel off about somebody, you got to cut ties and leave them alone. A lot of times, and I know y'all probably like this too, I would just cut. No warning. No nothing. Because that instinct and that intuition is saving your life. Stop second guessing yourself. It is what it is. If that person's out to get you, they are. This right here, the thought process of a divine one, you have it all together. You're not perfect, but you know a lot more than people think. Don't second guess yourself. If you think that person stabbed you in the back, they probably are. Research it. A lot of times people give themselves away. It's the words they say. A person can tell you a lot through a text. Their energy, how they feel. Just pay attention to it. And now, I gotta go here. Ladies or gentlemen, if you have a relationship, a toxic relationship that you dealt with for years and years, ladies, and that man dogged you out, and he dogged your kids out. He treated the child that wasn't his bad or whatever. And you're wondering why. Why is it that you have family members or your parents that's still attached to that person? They love you and your grandkids, right? And their grandkids, right? Why are they so still attached to the ex? What is it about the obsession about that ex that still has your mom and your dad and people dealing with this person? We're not saying hate. We understand they have grandkids or kids by this person. But this is what I'm saying. How many of y'all feel like you was disregarded and threw away for your ex? After everything that person put you through, they put your child through, your children through. Your parents or your people can't seem to shake that person. Why is that? Because that person was putting you through exactly what people wanted to see. The torture, the pain, the emotional abuse. Consistent emotional abuse. A narcissist had you on a string, and everybody wanted you to stay hanging there. That's why. That person had a job to do, and that job was to torture you and to make your life a living hell. It's almost as if that was your parents' puppet. Their job was to destroy you and humiliate you, to make your life just as hard as theirs was. So, if you feel like your mom or your dad did you wrong while they still connecting with your ex, that's probably because they probably knew the ex before they knew you. Before they knew you. It all goes together. People's not gonna destroy no toxic relationship. They only gonna destroy the relationship that's working. You understand what I'm saying? It's easy to manipulate somebody with the short brain span. Anybody can get in somebody's ear and deter them against you. You will have some people that will have somebody trying to kill you for nothing. That's why your ex is still connected to your mama and your daddy, that toxic ex, because they toxic. That's the relationship that they wanted you to stay in. You see what I'm saying? They wanted you to stay in that toxic relationship to continue to go through heartache and pain. I can't imagine I can't imagine how people can sit back and enjoy and feed and love to see somebody else's pain. It's like you going stripe for stripe. Okay, I experienced this at my age, so I need you to experience this at your age. And that's not how it is. People, parents, some parents are quick to say how much you are like them, when you're really the complete opposite. See, you're empathic. You don't enjoy people's pain. As an empath, you enjoy people's happiness. You want to see everybody win, but everybody don't want to see you win. You see what I'm saying? They don't want you in the spotlight. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition and know that who means you good and who don't. Narrow your circle. I told you, process of elimination. If you in a neighborhood and you being gang stalked and you decide to relocate and you decide to change your number, you decide to do all this, narrow it down to certain people you deal with. Then you'll find out, oh, that's still happening? Okay, well, this got to be this such and such person. That's all you got to do. Process of elimination. You'll find out who's at the core of the madness. And you know what? A lot of these people, sadly enough, they've been replaced. They no longer with us. They've been replaced. Vessel and all. You thinking you talking to your uncle, your uncle's been replaced. That's the dangers of this world that people have to come to grips with. I started to notice this back in 2016, 2017. When I separated myself from certain people, then somebody else came to my life. And I was saying to myself, are you sending me my friend or are you sending me another devil? And then that person ended up doing the same thing that everybody else doing, joining the gang stalking, the tracking, all that stuff. Anybody can be bought. Just like the $1 Million Man said, everybody has a price. Don't doubt that anybody won't sell you out. How many of y'all feel like that y'all been sold to the system by your own people? How many of y'all think that your information has been sold and you've been sold out to the system? You feel like an outcast now. It's almost as if you was babysitted by a bunch of people your whole life, but then at the end they decide to give you back to the officials. It's deep, y'all. It goes deep. Trust your intuition and understand your thoughts most of the times are correct. The problem is you just don't want to believe it. There's no way he can do me like that. There's no way she can do me like that. Yes, they can. In this world, there's always a way. Anybody can be bought off. Anybody can come into your life and put you to pure D hell. And your people already know who the hell that person is before they came in your life. Turned it upside down. Every aspect of your life ain't been the same since you got rid of that person. But soon as you got rid of that person, everybody else turned on you, didn't it? Everybody else started acting different towards you. See, it was okay for you to be the family scapegoat and stay with somebody that's probably sleeping around with everybody in the family. But the minute you try to pick up and leave and go off into the sunset and build yourself up to have a new life, nobody wants to see that. Trust your intuition. You're always on point. They needed that ex to keep on torturing you, to drive you to the crazy home. You didn't go. It didn't work. A lot of these people we dealing with probably ain't themselves no more. And it's sad. If they themselves, the mask off. That's why they don't seem like themselves, because you done uncovered the mask too. So if you go through hell in a relationship and it seems like they still attached to this person like nothing and they dogged you and your kids out, it's a reason for that. They wanted you to stay. They wanted you to just live, put up with everything, and just live and handle your business. And no. Who wants to stay in a toxic relationship where you doing what you want to do, that person doing what you want to do, ain't no love, it's hatred, a household full of hate. Nobody should have to deal with that consistently. You got away, stay away. And if people continue to deal with this person the way they do, as close as they do, talk, you know what time it is. Trust your intuition. You're on point. You're on point. And a lot of these people, they gone, y'all. They gone. They've been replaced. And that's sad. That's a sad thing, but it's reality. Believe the unbelievable. See, that's what the world has you thinking. They think they got you thinking that you can't believe in anything. Anything's possible. Anything. Your relationships were ruined. Were ruined by people who wanted to be in your position. They wanted to be where you are. But you should thank them because a lot of them drove you away from people that you didn't need to be around, who never had your best interests. See, people want to keep you close and keep you near them for a reason. Instead of throwing attacks at you. Remember to trust your intuition. Don't doubt yourself. Stop doubting yourself. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's a collective unit to constantly bring down the chosen. But God got us here for a reason. God bless.